and welcome to another edition of Student of the Game. I'm your boy, Ro, contributor for State of the U and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys. The University of Miami Hurricanes got throttled. When you have one UNC running back go over 300 yards and the other go over 200 yards, that is a particularly bad day, and it didn't take long. Play number one. So what happened here, and what is the message that Miami is trying to send early? Okay, even man front, 4-3, at one tech defensive tackle, we got a 3-tech. Now, at the snap of the ball, this is what this signals to me, because right here, boom, boom. You have Ford right here. He's going right into his guy. He's going ahead and trying to be aggressor, try to blow some of this inside zone blocking scheme. He's trying to go ahead and push it into the backfield. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to funnel this into the linebacking core. Well, you know what? Initially, that's a bad game plan. The reason why I want to say that, because you don't have a University of Miami Hurricane linebacker in the top 50 in ACC tackles, and anytime they get exposed is because they're exposing their linebackers, like plays like this. So right here, okay, occupying your guy, you have essentially three linebackers right here, some backside pursuit, and watch what happens here, right? You're going to go ahead and get McLeod. Instead of having the wherewithal to maybe peek back inside, he's just going to go ahead and hit his guy. Okay, I get it. So now you're only allowing Bradley Jennings Jr. in the middle of the field. He is on a one-on-one situation with the running back at this point, because I'm going to show you what happened. There's McLeod, just runs right into the tech. Oh, and what happened here? Easily uses his feet. There is nobody in front. So poor angle to you too, Bubba Bolden. I mean, this was the first play of the game. This is how you decided to defend it. We're going to keep watching several runs. I don't even think we're going to even get to an offensive play today, but let's watch this again in real time. Here you go. At the snap of the ball, watch the linebacking core. One's going to run into the tight end. The other one's going to lose his balance, and it's off to the races. By the way, quick clip. You came into this day with 4 scholarship cornerbacks. All right, you're going to see a pattern emerge on these next couple clips, and they're both successful runs. I mean, I think they were all successful runs for UNC. But starts up here for me. Look at Quincy Roche, left tackle, goes ahead and vacates and allows him to come in unabated, untouched, and Quincy does nothing, right? The backside pursuit is not going to be there. They're basically playing you 11 on 10 at this point. Now, back to the linebacker core, right? Pay attention to Bradley Jennings Jr. here. Right there, just runs right into the tight end. You should be able to win that against the tight end. He's going to go ahead and not be able to shed his block. Now, this would be a free hitter, correct, right? But here's how UNC slickly is doing this. That left tackle, well, Quincy Roche, you're not going to get there. And this is a size advantage, and boom. And there you go. Let's go ahead and see in the very next play. Let's see if the same pattern emerges. Right here, here's Quincy Roche at the defensive end position. Up, left tackle leaves. This time they're going ahead and taking another offensive line. They're essentially trapping Phillips at the line of scrimmage. He's going to go ahead and get a body. Roche's not going to go ahead and do anything. Let's focus on the linebackers, and what do? All right. Jennings, nope, runs himself right out of the play. McLeod backs up, and he's getting bodied once again by a tight end, and that's a poor angle. And there you go again. Amari Carter, I feel bad for you, son. I think I liked you a lot more when you were targeting people, because I think he just targeted you. So Chaz Surratt, a former lefty quarterback, just stopped you on 4th and 1, mind you, and this is going to be the very next play. So right here, inside zone, this isn't a complicated play whatsoever. Miami runs this all the time, and here you go. You're attacking the inside zone blocking scheme. You're attacking it right here. You see them getting some penetration. You're doing this in a fashion so you can have your linebackers once again clean up. Now, your Sam Backer, we've been watching this. He's going to go ahead and hit here. Okay, fine. So your Mike linebacker can come in and make a play. But when you have effort like this from the Mike linebacker, he's on the ground again. Poor angle again. Then this is going to go ahead and turn into 6. It's an inside zone. That's all it was. Inside zone. Same pattern. Quincy, left tackle. Yeah, he just left you. So who's going to go ahead and clean up? Yeah, Mr. 44 in the middle. Let's see what he does on this one. Nice. Kind of same blocking style, scheme, just a wrinkle. They're going to go ahead, bring somebody across the formation right there. There they go. Let's watch Roche. Does he do anything? Nope. Hey, at this point, Corey Flagg is going ahead and at least being a little disruptive. He's trying to go ahead and shoot the gap. So here's your linebacker in the middle that could clean up. Let's see what he does. So you're either giving him the inside release because you know you have safety help on the inside, I hope, or you just got cooked. Either way, if you're going to go ahead and give this wide receiver on the inside, then your safety on your side cannot be this flat right here. Cannot have that happen. And that's how you go ahead and get a big play once again for UNC. So here's the thing. Earlier, what did they do? They allowed Quincy Roche to be basically unblocked, unchecked, and they ran away from the numbers. So UNC knew you were going to make an adjustment. And what does Quincy Roche try to do? He tries to go ahead and slide back inside. And what happens then? Oh, now the guy doesn't leave. Now he blocks him inside. And yeah, that's a pretty big hole. And that's another bad angle by a safety. So now Miami is trying to go ahead and chase the backside pressure. And this is just a comedy of errors. Because when you have Gill come in, he's going to get bodied by his own defender. I mean, that's the best tackle I've seen by a Miami defender all day. And it's on your own guy. Once again, 44 is nowhere even remotely close. Have yourself a day, kid. They're just getting you on a reach block there. Poor tackle, poor effort, got bodied. Here you go again. Yeah, not only didn't you get in the right spot, you can't make a tackle either. How do you go from having the best performance tackling versus Duke to like acting like you've never, ever tackled before? That's why I always got to come back and watch things on tape, because initially when I watched this live, I just thought you got your cookie stolen by a 17-year-old corner. But the reality is that the refs let him get away with one right here, because I'm going to stop the frame right here. Right here. I mean, that is keeping his arm down the whole time. That constitutes pass interference. Keeps his arm down, keeps his arm down. He has his arm hooked the whole entire time. Way to fight through the ball to come up with the pick. But refs, you blew the cash on that one. I love it because somebody on social media, when they saw this play, they said that Mac Brown was Bush League for doing this. You want to know what my response is? If you don't want us dancing in the end zone, then don't let us score. We're back to this other side of the field, though. Leave this guy alone. Make 44 do something. Okay. Do something. So this is going to be the last clip of the night. It's not really going to be an XO thing. It's just going to include some commentary. He bounces it, scores. This would be .61, which would eventually turn into .62 after an extra kick. I'm going to level with you guys. I've been doing this a little while now, and thank you so much for following along this year. That is the worst defensive performance I've ever seen. It's not even close. I think what made it even more upsetting is the fact it was a handful of plays. It was literally inside zone, and it was just like a counter trap ad nauseum. And to see a Power 5 staff essentially that deficient and unable to have any kind of answers. And also, I'm going to be honest, just the linebacker play in this game was brutal. If we're going to be honest, you need to go ahead and upgrade that position immediately. They just weren't getting it done time and time again. UNC definitely has some talent on their squad. I thought they had us at wide receiver position. I thought their running backs were really, really damn good. Their offensive line was better than ours. They have a great quarterback. And, you know, their secondary, their corners are good, and their linebackers are good, you know. And if you're going to go ahead, and let's just be honest, if you're going to go ahead and want to get to where Miami wants to get to, you can't allow this to happen, and you're going to have to upgrade at a couple positions.